In my last video we talked about managing the files on iPad Pro that has very limited space on it, such as this one, and even if you've got a terabyte of space you're going to run out very quickly if you're editing videos on there, and putting our video files and our photos on a solid state hard drive, something like this little scan disk here. But once we've got the videos on here or on iCloud or Dropbox, we need to then import them into LumaFusion so we can actually make our video with them. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So if you missed the last video, I'm going to leave a link to it. It'll be up here or up there somewhere. If you click on that, that'll tell you how we manage our files in LumaFusion. Now the first thing I do once I've got all my videos on my solid state hard drive is go through them and delete the wheat from the chaff, so to speak, because the last thing I want to do is import a load of rubbish onto my iPad that I've got to clear off later. So I try and do it before I actually start doing the videos. As you know yourself, you may take 3 or 4 shots just to get a few seconds of video on YouTube, and if you're like me, you may take half a dozen or more shots just to get one video or one short stretch of video on YouTube. So I try and get rid of all the rubbish shots, get rid of the wheat sort the wheat from the chaff, so to speak, before I start. So once I've got all the rubbish and the outtakes off my hard drive or out of iCloud or wherever I've stored it, I then start importing them into LumaFusion. So what we're going to do now is have a look at LumaFusion on the iPad, and I'm going to show you how I import them and how I use them, and we're just going to sort out just a couple of small clips, video clips, and show you how I do it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to plug my hard drive into the iPad and then start importing the videos into LumaFusion. So I've gone on LumaFusion, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to import the videos from my SD drive, and there you go, sample media, and all I'm going to do is just drag it over, select where I want to start, so we'll let it play for a bit, just scrub through a little bit. So we'll start it about there. Scrub through a bit more, and we'll probably end it about there and fetch that down. And look at that, 4K video. It's amazing. So we'll go to the next clip. Bit boring, I know, but we'll let it start playing. We'll start it there, let it play a bit more, scrub through a bit, and we'll take it to the end. Now this incidentally is Clumber Park. This is where I spend a lot of my time with my camera. So we'll miss that clip out and we'll go on to this one. We'll kick it off there. We'll take that through to the end. And so on and so on. And as you can see, it's dead easy to just grab a clip, pick your start spot, where you want it to start. There's my dog Luna, Luna, I don't even know my bloody dog's name. We'll drag that one down. So there we go. Let it play a bit more. And that's fine, that's all we need. So we've got 4K video on there, and look how quick that scrubs through. That's absolutely amazing. That's why I like LumaFusion. Okay, so it doesn't get too boring, I've just put 4 clips in, just so you're not watching me cutting and dragging stuff over. And as you can see, 4K video, as fast as that. That's brilliant. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save this. So I'm going to save it as a movie. Now I've got a selection here of where I can save it. I can save it to photos, I can save it straight onto YouTube, I can put it on Google Drive, Dropbox, wherever I want. I can put it into files. If I want to put it into files, I can put it straight into my SD card. So we'll do that first of all. So we'll call it sample video. And it's writing it straight to files. As you can see, it's going really quick, but I'm not going to leave it on this all the way through. Don't want you getting bored. And there you go, in about 30 seconds it's done that short movie. And there you go, I can now save it to wherever I want to save it. Extreme SSD, and I'll put it back into sample media, so everything's in the same drive. And there we go, saving it to the hard drive. There it goes, little spinning wheel, same as we had in the last video. Just a matter of waiting for it to be done now. Not take many seconds, and then it's sorted. But if you look on here, there's a selection. I could have saved it onto iDrive. There you go, done. Could have saved it onto Dropbox or anywhere like that. I'm also going to show you how to save it onto your photos. So just click photos. There are all my settings. 4K, 29.97 foot per second, etc, etc. And it's saving it straight to photos, right in the movies, or writing movie it says, and in less than 30 seconds it's going to be done. So there you go, about 25-30 seconds completed, saved to movies. So if I go to movies now, or photos, there you go, it's on photos. And just like that, dead easy. So that's how you save it to the hard drive, how you can save it to iCloud or Dropbox, and how you save it to photos. Now that we've finished making the video on the iPad, what we've got to do is get all those files off the iPad. If we don't, our iPad is going to fill very quickly. Now all the video and everything is already recorded on here or on iCloud or wherever else you've saved it. So that's not a problem. The problem is we're filling the hard drive very quickly. So this is how we clear all that information and all those files off the iPad. If you want to save your completed videos on there, that's fine, that's up to you. Personally, I don't. I save everything on a hard drive or on iCloud or wherever I'm saving it. I try and keep the memory on my iPad as clear as possible. The last thing I want is filling my hard drive up and causing me problems further down the road. So generally when I've completed a video and I'm absolutely 100% certain that I'm happy with it, I usually wait while I've uploaded it onto YouTube and everything's fine. I then delete it all off my iPad. So the first thing I'm going to do is unplug the hard drive. Don't need it anymore, not worried about it. So now I'm going to go to Files. In fact, what I'm going to do before that is I'm going to go to Settings and just have a look, iPad storage, and it's going to tell me now how much I've got. And as you can see, I've not used a lot of memory, or sorry, not used a lot of hard drive on this iPad, and that's the way I want to keep it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Files, then I'm going to go to my iPad, and it says LumaFusion, so we're going to have a look at LumaFusion, see what's on there, and it says Library Media. So Files, and there we go, we've got all the videos that, or all the video clips that I used to make that video. So I'm going to go to Select, and I'm going to select them all and then select those at the bottom because I don't want those deleting, and hit delete. Then I'm going to go to recently deleted, select all. Now once I delete them, that's it, there's no going back. So I need to make sure that I don't want these videos anymore. So I'll hit delete and delete. Go to my photos, and then if I want, I can delete this video that I've done. And that's that done. Okay, once again I'm going to go back to Files, recently deleted, select all, delete, and they're all deleted, permanently deleted. So I don't think that's going to make much difference when I go back to settings. Let's have a look. Yeah, 2.3 gigabyte now, and that's all I've used, which is great. That's how I like it. It means I'm keeping my iPad as clean and as clear as possible. Then one last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to LumaFusion, and I'm going to delete this project because I don't need it anymore. And that's it, done. So I've freed up all that space on my iPad. Now it would be absolutely fantastic if you could work with a hard drive in your iPad, the same as you can in a computer or a laptop. Would be absolutely fantastic, but at the moment we can't. So this is what we've got to do to try and keep as much memory free, as much hard drive, sorry, not memory, as much hard drive free in the iPad as we possibly can. And you'll probably agree with me, you know, space is a premium on any kind of these pieces of equipment. So if you've enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. If you share it with your friends, that will be absolutely fantastic. But most of all, I would absolutely love it if you subscribe. And then you'll know whenever I put another video out, especially if you ring that little notification bell and it goes ding 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 at the bottom. That would be absolutely fantastic. So hopefully I'm going to see you in the next video. Hopefully this has helped you and given you one or two ideas, and we'll see you soon. Bye everybody. So if you missed the last, so if you didn't so if you missed the last video, I'm going to leave a link to it. It'll be up here or up there somewhere. In my last video we talked about managing our files when using an iPad Pro that has very limited storage space on,